FHO is a lifestyle, a movement, grown folks' business.
Say, man, good morning. What's going on? What's happening? What's good in the hood, baby? What's happening with you? Everything straight as it should be. Say, man, it's Tuesday morning. I want to bring you guys something, and probably a lot of you guys haven't paid attention um, to what's really been going on. But a lot of you guys ask, how do we get yonder? What mapping system do we use, and the whole 9 yards? Well, over the last year or so, it's a mapping system called Waze. Waze. Waze was a system that we used, man, to help get yonder. And the reason why we liked it was because it gave you all of the alerts to speed traps. If it's an accident, potholes, you could list if it was a deer on the side of the road, debris in the road, or whatever. And Waze was pretty, it was like pretty the shit. It really was. It was really the shit. So a lot of people before Waze, we were using Google Maps. And Google Maps was cool. It was basic for the most part. And it was just cool. But Waze came along and a lot of us migrated to Waze. Well, what done happened is, y'all, is that Google done bought Waze. Bought them out. $1.3 billion merger, done deal. Let me get that. You out of here. It's a business move and I can understand, but I'm gonna tell you guys something. I use Waze coming home this weekend. It's already fucked up. It's not giving you accurate mileage count. It's not giving you, all of the shit that we used to have. It's not giving you that. It kept cutting out on me, the whole 9 yards. So I was tripping like, what the fuck? But my Google Maps, which I had to convert to, was working perfectly. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was on point. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Yeah, make sure y'all get that picture back there. My man. It was on point, the whole 9 yards. So apparently, Google is trying to get everybody to convert over to Google Maps, come back to Google Maps, because that's where we were at first. And then Waves came along, and Waves is the shit. Waves, you could put Waves on, avoid speed traps. People. The difference was Waves was a community app, so I can understand Google saying, "Hey, these people are taking people and making people interact on the platform." And on Google Maps, there was no interaction. You couldn't do no interacting. You couldn't do any. You just had to turn it on and let them talk and follow along like that. But with the Waze, when Waze came along, it was interactive because you got points for this, just different stuff, man. To the point to where a lot of y'all didn't know this. Once you acquired so many points with Waze, you can actually be paid as a Waze operator. If you were a constant person that used Waves, you edit, you posted potholes, whatever, and your once you got so many people that confirm this and this and that on the regular, Waves would then offer you a job per se. So anyway, Waze is no longer. Google done bought them out. They gone, and I'm gonna tell you, it is already turned into shit already. It is already the Waze app is turning to shit. So I'm just wanting to tell everybody, if you're gonna be traveling over, out there traveling, getting in, be cautious of your waves. If you're using Waves, be cautious because it's not working like it's supposed to. They've been bought out by Google Maps, $1.3 billion. Hell, I guess I would have to sell it too. But you know, it is what it is, and they're converting everybody back over to Google Maps. So on the Google Map, let me show you. Let me show you something real quick. Just do a brief run through. With Waze, this is the Waze app, okay? And I'm gonna just put in, okay, from the studio to the house. Hold on. Okay, it's calculating,
Let's take I-285 north and I-20 east.
Okay.
In 900 feet. Turn right.
Okay, let me go now. But anyway, like with Waze, you hit this button right here. You get the list, whatever it was. I don't know, the light kind of got that messed up. But you get the list: traffic, police crash, hazard, gas prices. So if you ran across a gas station that had real low prices, boom, you could put that in there and put the price in there. You could do a chat. It had the chat on there. It had map play. It just had everything. Roadside help if you needed it. You had a camera to take pictures, whether if a road was closed. You just had all these things on Waze. And Waze was the truth, homie. I promise you, especially for us on motorcycles, we set the Waze app in and turn it on and tell you, hey man, police up ahead, slow it. We slow down. If they was in the bushes, they tell you to the left in the bushes, to the right on the bushes, because Waze was a community app, and it was so accurate to the point to where the reports were accurate because these were people that were right in front of you that would tag this stuff. Okay, so anyway, Waze is gone. And I ain't gonna say it's gone. It's still there, but trust me, it's gone. It's not working nowhere near as it used to be. So now here we go to Google Maps, and with Google Maps, let me see. Here it is right here. With Google Maps was cool, but it's just generic. And then this is their version. Let me show you. Let me show you their version of the Waze app. Okay.
Southwest toward Regency Center Drive, Southwest.
So now they've added this new button right here on Waze. I mean on Google Maps, where you can put in. I want y'all to see this. Okay, you see that? So you can add in there if it's a crash, but it's simple. It's still super simple. They only give you three options. Three options. Add a report, which you can put a crash, speed trap, or slow down. The Waze app gave you so many more options and so many more different things to list. And again, everybody, like I said, I just wanted to bring it to you. I'm an avid traveler. I try to get you guys on the road and keep you guys as safe as possible, the whole 9 yards. So that was just something to take notice of. If you've been using your Waze over the last, because the merger just happened like maybe a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month, but they didn't even put it out to the public, to most people. Well, they don't put it like this. They didn't put it on the platforms that they know we watch, or they, the one that they think that we don't watch. I watch nothing but CNN and the Weather Channel, where all the white folks tell you all their business. But hey, that's another topic for another day. Anyway, just wanted to bring that to y'all. So if you've been using your Waze app and it's been acting up, that's why. They're trying to get rid of the Waze app. I think they're going to get rid of it. Why would Google keep it around, especially with it being taking people off of their platform? See that? And that's the thing. When you got these major platforms, Google and Apple, they try to keep you on their platform. They don't want you to do it. And I'm going to tell you guys this. I want you to notice this too. Facebook, Instagram, all of these things are the same way. If a person is not in line with Facebook, Facebook doesn't want you to go from, how when people put like, go to this website, sometimes you can go there, sometimes you can't. That's because Facebook don't want nobody taking you off of Facebook, off their platform. So, and these are just things that you guys should know about. I know about it because this is what I'm doing. I'm doing advertising, I'm doing marketing, I'm doing promotion, I'm doing social media, social media skills. That's what I do. I am a social media influencer. So I do all the research and everything on social media stuff. But this was just something I wanted to bring to you guys. The guys let you know that Waze is out of here. You want to go back to Google Maps. It's more accurate. For example, on my way home, Waze had me going an additional 40 miles. My Google had me 40 miles less, a faster time. Google Map gave me a faster time. Waze had me a longer time, more miles. It was just ridiculous. And I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on because I'm Waze is my shit. Boom. But it was just totally acting up the whole way. So I just want y'all to pay attention to that. If you've been using Waze and it's acting up, that's why they've been bought out by Google, and Google will destroy them, punish them, as the video game says. So,
Here's a matching video.
see? Anyway, these people all up in your business, man. They're all up in your business. Bitch, I ain't said nothing about you. I ain't broke your name up, and you already all in my business. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all need to just leave it alone. I'm talking about this goddamn. Let me tell y'all something, man. They watching, listening, and paying attention, I promise you. You might not be paying attention, but they is. Hot Rod, what up with it, man? I see my man Hot Rod on there. What's going on, baby? Hey, Hot Rod, they got rid of Waze, man. Waze is gone. Google bought them out, $1.3 billion. So that Marcel will jack you talking way. Waze will jack you. I'm talking way. I'm telling you, taking you way out. That's what it's doing. Waze was the shit. I'm telling you, when Waze hit for us, especially for me on a motorcycle, I got rid of Google. Google was out of here. So Waze was all that I used, and Waze was, to me, was the truth. But like I said, they just been bought out. So now it's just acting up. It's not working. Why not? And just doing my research and finding out, okay, this is what's going on. But just pay attention, everybody. Map out your stuff accordingly. And, just do what you got to do, man. But just wanted to bring that to you, that little tidbit of notice, Just a little something for you, man. As always, man.
See, man, you thought we was playing. We are live right now. It's your boy, Big Cell. FHO's HNIC.
Hey, don't forget, man. Hold on.
Mr. Him be everywhere.
Tonight I got my girl Cream live 8 p.m. I'm gonna get with her to make sure we still on. Also, I got my girl Miss. Her name is Wee Wee, out of PA. I'm trying to bring her to the show. Off the chain. When I tell you off the chain, off the chain. Good people off the chain. Just talked to one of my other partners. He has a real estate thing. We're gonna probably be bring you guys some community, just getting us economically better as black people, the whole 9 yards. Just different things I got. I'm making moves on, trying to put things together for us, man, and so that we can start, getting it together, man. We're in this third, fourth quarter of life, man, and things are happening all around us. We're getting older. We starting to see our friends pass away. Starting to see your aunties and uncles disappear. The history, man. We are now the aunties and uncles, man. I don't know if y'all recognize that. But we are now the aunties and uncles, man. So just start getting healthier, man. Being here as long as you can. Start tightening up on whatever it is that you got to tighten up on, man. Let's get it together, man. But wanted to bring you that. Waze has been bought out by Google, $1.3 billion. So if you've been using the Waze app, you will notice it not working. You will notice there is a difference. And you will notice that it's just not cooperating. They're trying to get you back trying to get you. Google is trying to get you back on their platform. And I can understand it because, like I said, Waze took you totally off the Google platform, and everybody wants you on their platform. Everything you do, they want you on your platform. So, again, man, you guys, I love you. Just wanted to bring that information. Some of y'all might need it, some of y'all might not, but it is what it is. I'm gonna bring it to those that need it, and just wanted to keep you up on it, keep you informed. But Waze has been bought out by Google. Google Maps is the best thing to use now because Waze is not cooperating. Trust me, if you try your Waze app, you'll see. You'll see it's not really working right. It's glitching. It's all kind of stuff. But, hey, that's all part of the plan, man. Enjoy your Tuesday morning, man. I know I will be enjoying my Tuesday morning. Actually, finna get on my motorcycle and head over to Exclusive Sounds, man. Hang out with my man Chris for a little while, see what he got going on. And probably bring y'all some of that footage, man. And, other than that, that's it, man. I love you. Pound for pound. When is pound for pound? It ain't here yet. Damn, man. We still waiting to go, man. I'm anxious. Open like a kid on Christmas, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to get out there to pound for pound, man. I'm waiting on. Just can't wait to see everybody. Just can't wait to be a part of it. But what up, V? The hardest working secretary in any motorcycle lifestyle, culture, brand, club, whatever. My man V. Anthony Biggs, what's going on? Hey, I need to get you back over here too, Biggs. Now that we've set up on a more professional level, and get you back over here, man, and get this aviation thing on point, man. So get these cats out here, get them into aviation. Listen, man, there's jobs out there, there's opportunities out there. My man Biggs has been preaching about the opportunity to come work for the aviation field, to come work for Delta, all these different places that are hiring, and it don't take much. But the main thing is you cannot have a felony, and that's what they use against us all the time. Also, let me speak on this real quick too. They're trying to make weed legal. But I want y'all to understand this. That's not for our business. That's not for our betterment. They're trying to make weed legal so that they can keep you dumb, deaf, blind, and lazy. I'm telling you, y'all better start paying attention to what they're doing. Why in the fuck would they make weed legal nationally, but they gonna control the type of weed? And it's just a lot of stuff, man. Y'all better start watching CNN, man, and start watching this stuff. Get your ass off these videos. No disrespect to my entertainers that do the videos and, the artists that need, they need that money too. They need them hits too. But it's a whole lot going down, man. It's a lot going down. Matter of fact, I'm going to play this video and I'm going to get my ass out of here because I'm supposed to be gone right now. I know Chris going to kill me. But I just want y'all to hear this real quick because this is powerful. It's powerful enough for me to bring it to you. Hold on one second. Here you go right here.
I do not support the marijuana recreation movement. I'm going to tell you why. We know that cigarettes and alcohol kill more people every year than marijuana and hard drugs. More people die from cigarettes and alcohol than marijuana and hard drugs. We know that. I don't have a problem with marijuana use for medicinal purposes. Somebody got cancer, somebody got some other issue, and the marijuana, eases the pain. I have no problem. I'm not speaking of medicinal. I'm speaking of recreation. And my objection has nothing to do with health, not physical health. It has to do with mental health and political health. The last thing you need to give an oppressed, lazy ass people is another distraction to keep their ass oppressed and lazy. So you got black folks, we ain't got no schools, we ain't got no hospitals, we ain't got no banks, we ain't got no supermarkets, we ain't got no ships, we ain't got no distribution, we ain't got no factories, we ain't got no common sense. And on top of all that, you gonna give us the right to smoke weed all day long? We will never get to where we need to be if you give us recreational drugs. It is a political sedative. This recreation marijuana movement is a movement to kill the revolutionary passion of young blacks by hooking a whole generation on dirty marijuana. And the reason I say dirty marijuana, you ain't gonna sit here and tell me that the United States government doesn't have a plan to taint the drugs that come into the black community so that it affects black men's reproduction and affects black women's reproduction and causes cancer and everything else. If you think the food is killing us, if you think the food is killing us, wait 20 years from now when you start seeing the aftershocks of what the marijuana going to do to us. This is part of a bigger plan that ain't got nothing to do with you being happy and high.
That part.
Of our children in schools. This, many parents buy into it.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What could you say
Let
about
me
that?
break it down. Lord have mercy. ADD, Attention Deficit Disorder, was created out of thin air by the American Psychiatric Association in 1980. Same year, the CIA dropped off crack. This diagnosis was used almost exclusively on boys, almost exclusively at schools where they're being taught almost exclusively by white women. But guess what? There's no drug that can make you pay attention. So in 1987, they took ADD and put an H between the two Ds. And it went from attention deficit disorder to attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Why did they add the H? They added the H because there's no drug that can make you pay attention. Ritalin can't make you pay attention. Adderall can't make you pay attention. I do not.
That's it, man. This should get deep. I don't want to bore y'all with, I don't want, a lot of y'all about, la. Listen, man. There's a method to their madness, and they're trying to blindfold you. They're trying to keep you asleep. They're trying to keep you fucked up. They're trying to keep you off guard, man. Hear what I'm telling you now. This is some of the realest shit ever, man. And I know a lot of y'all like, well, man, if they make weed legal, you ain't got to worry about going to jail for it no more. But it's beyond that. Why are you only worried about going to jail? Why are you... Listen, man, I don't want to start preaching this morning. This ain't what I'm here for. I just really wanted to bring you guys the information on the Waze versus the Google and touch on this, Municipal News Marijuana Act that they're trying to pass, making weed legal, making marijuana legal, but with the control of the government. Say, man, there's no telling where my video may be. You might not even get a chance to see this video. Normally when I get to talking like this, I'm blocked. They get to Facebook, YouTube, everything get to acting up. But I'm telling you, people, when I say they, whoever they are, we, I'm going to say we are allowing ourselves to be destroyed for lack of knowledge, for lack of education, for lack of reading, for lack of knowing, for lack of listening. We're just, it's just all bad, man. It's just all bad, and we need to do better. Free marijuana, the right to smoke marijuana legally, is not the game plan. We already are. Anyway, I love y'all, man. I'm gonna end it with that right there, man. I love y'all. Okay, let me go get on my motorcycle ride for a little while, man, and it is what it is, man. As always, man, love yourself, man. What up, Jaja? What up, Adam? What up, Ghost? Everybody. on my YouTubes. What's happening, man? I love y'all, man. Thank you, Brian. It's so much more to this, man, and I'm gonna probably do a show on it. But just love yourself, man. Just love yourself. Don't nobody hate you. Oh, we got haters, we got haters, we got haters. Your haters should be your motivators. You need people to keep you on your toes. You need people to make you realize that, you know, somebody's against you, that you need to always be pressing forward. That's what I use my haters for. Constant motivation. I am a self-taught black man from the streets of Compton, LA, watched all of that, Long Beach, I've been on them all, who taught myself how to have my own radio station by watching YouTube videos late at night, having a dream, having a passion. And I'm constantly teaching myself. I'm up all night watching videos, trying to research, trying to do this stuff. Self-taught, man. This stuff y'all hear right here, all of this stuff.
It's your boy, Big Self. FHO's HNIC. Mr. Him Be Everywhere.
Self-taught. Because I want to do better for me. I want to do better for you guys. You feel me? So it's just so much, man. You say you want me to finish, somebody say finish yourself.
Labels equal money and it equals stock return. About Christopher Columbus, Ellen Keller, or Anne. Attention. So in 1987, they took ADD and put an H between the two D's. And it went from attention deficit disorder to attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Why did they add the H? They added the H because there's no drug that can make you pay attention. Ritalin can't make you pay attention. Adderall can't make you pay attention. Concerta can't make you pay attention. Metadate can't make you pay attention. No drug can force you to learn about Christopher Columbus, Ellen Keller, or Anne Frank. Okay? So they said, we're going to make everybody hyper because the drugs only do one thing: disrupt natural brain activity to calm down the central nervous system. So today, if your child just don't pay attention, he ain't hyper, he just don't pay attention, he still gets labeled ADHD to justify the medication, a $30 billion industry, all of which companies are publicly traded on Wall Street. Listen, there is no mental health in America. There's no mental health. There's only mental hustling in America. They make up labels because the labels equal money and it equals stock return for their investors. Here's the question I got for white America.
Here you go.
If drugs are bad and you're locking up millions of black men for selling and using crack, if it ain't good for adults, I'm assuming it ain't good for children. So why is it that you will lock up a black man 5, 10, 15, 20 years for selling crack, but you will take the same crack that sent his father to prison and you will give it to his son right here in the public schools of Philadelphia and call that crack Ritalin, call that crack Adderall, call that crack Concerta, call that crack Metadate, call that crack Cycler, and give it to the boy whose daddy got locked up for selling it, but you'll give it to his son so he can sit still long enough to be miseducated by lazy-ass white teachers who don't give a damn about whether your son learns or not. That's why I titled my book, Psychoacademic Holocaust. This is an extermination.
And parents are being made to buy into or being...
Listen, man. Wow. Oh, y'all didn't know Ritalin was crack? Y'all didn't know Adderall was crack? Y'all didn't know that had cocaine in it? Y'all didn't know that? Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all didn't know that is really crack cocaine? Oh, my bad. I thought somebody told you. Your son that's taking that ADHD medicine is a crackhead. Here I go. I know. Let me stop, man, before I get in trouble. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. I don't want to piss nobody off. I don't want to upset nobody. Just telling you some real shit. You are allowing your babies to be crackhead. There is no drug that will make anybody pay attention. That is something that comes with the maturity of the individual. You pay attention to what you want to pay attention to. And that is Dr. Umar. Man, let me get out of here, man. Y'all going.
They're being seduced. I love that word. There you go. They're being seduced. Because when you go to the school about your child, they're not going to tell you that Ritalin kills the brain cells. They're not going to tell you that Metadate will mess with your son psychologically. He might start hallucinating. They're not going to tell you that these drugs mess with your organs, stunt your growth, cause sick disorders, psychosis, depression, suicidal thoughts. They're not going to tell you none of that. Well, we have some medicine for you. It has worked wonders for other boys in our school. And the mother, single, 4 kids, 3 kids. Most black kids are raised by the mother. Not because fathers are no good, but because all the fathers are in jail. And the white feminist movement has convinced black women that the black man is her problem. So not only is the father not there because the white man disadvantaged him, the white woman tells the black woman that he's a lazy, shiftless Negro and don't have a job because he don't want to work. And they say, instead of worrying about these black men, go get you a nice white man like Senator Kamala Harris wants to do with the White House. Put a white man in front of our black daughters and say, hey, you don't need black men anymore. Come get a white one. Just like the Meghan Markle marriage to Prince Harry. Same thing, selling black girls white men. And it's all in the favor of what? Destruction of the black family. And the moms don't know, but here's what happens. They give into it because they think it's going to help, right? And it does. He now sits still, but he's also sleeping all day. You follow me? All day. Now he ain't learning. Now he don't want to eat, or he overeating, gaining too much weight, losing too much weight. Now the mother says he ain't taking that no more. Then guess what the school does? Child Protective Services, DHS. I would like to make a report. We have a young man in our school, 8-year-old Randy Jackson. He's been diagnosed ADHD. He's been prescribed Ritalin and Concerta. And we found out today from him, because we don't teach our kids to keep their damn mouth shut. We found out from little Randy that his mother hasn't given him his medicine in over 2 weeks. This is an anonymous report.
Y'all better listen. I'm done. What up, Terry? My man, OG Terry Campbell, I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm giving y'all, that's too deep for y'all. I don't want to get in trouble, but get your kids off that crack cocaine, man. Again, real quick, Waze versus Google. Google bought out Waze, $1.3 billion. Waze was no longer working properly. Google Maps is trying to keep you on Google. Just a little bit of information for y'all. You say that was what? The Whitehead game is off the chain. They are good. Gateway drugs. Hey. I don't even want this to be about a black and white thing. I just want this to be about a better you thing, a better us thing, a better together thing. That's all I want it to be about. Hey, Miss Stephanie. All right, I don't want to piss you guys off, but get your babies off crack cocaine, Ritalin, Adderall, and all that other shit that y'all, all ADHD medicine, all ADHD medicine has crack cocaine in it. The same thing you sent the boy, father to prison for, gave a nigga 25, 30 years of life for selling crack cocaine. You now give it to the children. Making weed legal all around the world ain't doing nothing but making us lazier as a people, because everybody just gonna grab. Now you can smoke weed free all day. I mean, well, not free, but you get to smoke weed legally all day. You ain't gonna do shit. They're trying to destroy the revolution. They're trying to destroy your movement, your voice. Wake up, people. Anyway, love y'all. It's my time. Really don't want to bore you. Just want to drop a little bit of knowledge on you, man. So. It's your boy, Big Cell FHOHNIC, man. Love you. I truly do. I done got down thinking about all this shit, man. But I'm gonna pick myself up today, man. Go out and ride my motorcycle, man, and do some other stuff, man. Say, man, we gotta tighten up, man. I know. It's crazy. All the stuff that you hear, all the stuff that you see, all the stuff that's going on. But it's there, man. Do your research, do your homework, start watching CNN. Get off BET, old rerun movies, and ain't nothing that ain't teaching. At least spend some type of time doing some research. Everything you see right here, I'm self-taught, baby. I thank God for my brain. I thank my mom and dad for instilling in me that I can have whatever it is that I want to have. I never thought I would be on iTunes. I never thought I would be on satellite radio. Never thought I would be on Google Play, but I'm on there. Fast Harley's only, man. So support the movement, support the brand. We here, man. Never thought I'd be able to be a part of the AMA to have a motorcycle association. But we here, FHOMA. It's official. I love you. I love you. I truly do. Say, man, I'm gone, man.
And they're knocking at the mother's door, investigating her. And guess what they do? They're going to threaten her. Put him back on them drugs. If you don't put him back on the drugs, we're taking Randy. But guess what? We're not only going to take Randy. We're going to take Rashida. We're going to take Raheem. We're going to take Raquita. We taking all the kids because that's what they do. They don't just take the one. They find you unfit and they take all your kids out your house. It's called medical neglect. That's the new word. I want everybody to hear this. Medical neglect, failure to give your child psychiatric medications for a diagnosis that you can't even prove exists. Do you know you can't even prove ADHD? Did you know you can't prove conduct disorder? Did you know you can't prove oppositional defiant disorder? And guess what else you can't prove? You can't prove a reading disability, and you can't prove a math disability. And guess what? Most black kids in special ed, for reading and math, they don't have reading and math learning disabilities. They got lazy disabilities. They asses is lazy. They don't want to learn. They don't want to apply themselves. And they got a mother and father at home that's just as lazy as they are. That's why I want my own school.
I was going to try to cut this off, man.
Won't be no Ritalin, won't be no ADHD, won't be no conduct disorder. So then parents say, well, Dr. Umar, if you're not going to have special ed, if you're not going to have a program for the learning disabled, if you ain't going to get an ADHD boy's medicine, how are you going to deal with this? Real simple. For the ones who can't sit still, we're going to work their ass so much they'll be begging for some downtime. You understand? Because we black men. You understand? We know how. Oh, you don't want to sit still? Come. We're going to clean up the whole neighborhood tonight.
Yeah, that part.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you over there, you got a reading disability? Well, I got good news for you. Your ass come to school on Saturdays, too. You got a math disability? Your ass is in school right after church. After white Jesus, you got these white textbook pages. We don't know how to say no to white people. Listen, I was on the phone today helping some parents out.
Oh, my God.
First grader in special ed for a reading disability. 6 years old. How the hell you got a reading disability at 6?
That part.
Your ass just learned your alphabet. So guess what I asked the mother? Why did you decide to let a 6-year-old child get evaluated by white people for special ed? Guess what she told me? The teacher thought it was a good idea. What did you think? You his damn mother. Didn't you carry him? She said, I didn't think he needed it, but the teacher did. So you see what's going on? We subjugate our own mind and opinion to what white folks want to do with our kids. Most black parents give me the same answer. Why did you do this? They asked me to. So if a white man pull up and tell your ass to get in the truck, you going to get in the truck? Yes. It's like soon white folks walk in, we lose our mind and start doing whatever the hell they want us to do. Learn how to just say no.
Now the effects of these drugs.
Oh man. Kill brain cells, cause suicidal thinking. When I was working on my doctorate, I had a Jewish professor tell me in class. At least 10 to 15% of the violence in the inner cities is directly attributed to the side effects of childhood psychiatrics. He told me that in class. Why you don't hear that on CNN? So you got the school psychologist in the school district that put him in special ed. But now you got to get evaluated by the Social Security Administration psychologist to determine if you really have an impairment. And then you'll get your little $650 a month. Is that worth it though? Is $650 a month worth your son walking around for the rest of his life thinking he can't be as good as other children? And let me be clear, in my professional opinion, 20 years, I would consider myself an expert. In my professional opinion, the worst outcome or side effect of special ed isn't the special ed. It isn't the low outcomes. It's the child's self-esteem. His belief that he can't do as well as others because the adults in his life have convinced him that he has a disorder that can't even be proven to exist. The learning disability is a goddamn lie.
FHO is a lifestyle, a movement, grown folks' business.